Alright, so I just got a new set of Minimates in the mail. I haven't even opened them yet. And these guys look amazing. So let me show you who they are. This is the X-Force box set. It's a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. The characters in here are Feral, whom I know nothing about, Domino, which is a pretty cool character, Cable, X-Force Cable, and the Merc with a Mouth, Deadpool, or first appearance Deadpool. So, the box is really cool. It's got kind of a red/yellow paint scheme, and on the back you could, not on the back, but in the background you can see that there is some comic artwork, like over there you can see Cable. Now I've seen this set be referred to as the Rob Liefeld set, which is incredibly accurate because these figures are pretty much the way that Rob Liefeld first drew them. So let me talk about I'll talk more about the box. On the side it's got pictures, Feral, Domino, X-Force Cable, first appearance Deadpool. These are drawn, not whatever. And then you got the group shot on the back, which is pretty customary for Minimates at this point. So I saw this Deadpool. I was just looking through Minimates, what I wanted to buy, and I saw this one, and I really like this Deadpool. I actually like it better than the one that was released with Wolverine a couple waves ago. So I picked this guy up. He's also not a bad figure to buy. He's like, if you don't want to shell out the $100 on like any given site for that Deadpool that I just was talking about, this one looks even better, I think. So let me read the character bios. Feral, Maria Calistanos and her three siblings, Lucia, Mateo, and Carolina, grew up poor and abandoned by their father. After Maria's mutant powers emerged, she found refuge with the underground Morlocks. She later agreed to join the New Mutants in return for their help in taking down Mask, and the team soon after became X-Force. So, yeah, I have no idea who this character is. Never seen her before, so. Domino. Nina Thurman was one of many children born in the U.S. government's Project Armageddon, designed to genetically engineer the perfect weapon using a precognitive mutant named Beatrice. Domino was once captured by the arms dealer Tolliver, secretly Cable's estranged son Tyler, who had one of his agents impersonate Domino in Cable's new strike team X-Force. Cable ultimately freed her, and she came to aid him in his role as the X-Force's leader. X-Force Cable. Nathan Summers' birth was carefully orchestrated by the geneticist Mr. Sinister. Sinister planned to use Nate as a weapon against his former master, Apocalypse. But Apocalypse learned of this and had Nate captured and infected with a deadly techno-organic virus. Later, with the aid of his mercenary ally and sometimes lover Domino, Cable reorganized the New Mutants into the strike team X-Force. First appearance Deadpool. Wade Wilson began his mercenary career while still in his late teens. Wilson became a test subject in the Department K's branch of the joint U.S.-Canadian Superhuman Enhancement Project, the Weapon X program. Deadpool would later meet defeat at the hands of Cable and his new charges, the young mutants in training known as the New Mutants. So, I will open these guys up and review them. So, like all good Minimate box sets and, you know, just Minimate anything in general, comes with this list of figures, which is quite cool. On the back, it's got this little picture here of Iron Man, Bucky, Captain America, Hulk, some AIM soldiers, the Thing, Spidey, and then it's got this, which has the Spider-Man wave, or I guess one of the Spider-Man waves, which I might actually get the Electro and Scorpion from that wave, because you can never have too many Spider-Man villains. And then you got this wave, which doesn't look too good. And then this one, I really want this Iron Man. That cable looks okay, but I think the one in this set looks a little better. So, enough of that. So, as you can see, I am starting with the figure that I know nothing about. And that's Feral. So, there's no doubt that it's a good Minimate. I mean, she looks great. I just know absolutely nothing about her. She's got a good face. She's yelling or growling or whatever. She's also got this really wacky hair. She kind of looks like she's got Wolverine hair. When I first saw this figure, I was like, ugh, they actually reused the Wolverine hair. But that's actually not the case. This is not the Wolverine hair reused. It is pretty different. It's got like these like ridges. It's actually quite bumpy. Like if you were to actually feel this, it's quite, you know, rigid. And she's got a tail, which may or may not be a first for a Marvel Minimate. Oh, maybe Nightcrawler. Now she's got this detailing on her feet that makes it look like she's got like claws, but I think it looks more like teardrops. Not teardrops, raindrops. But whatever. Her legs are detailed as well. Again, not on the back. And she's got this thing on her, which may or may not be a first, you know, this little piece that holds her tail. I don't know if any other figures have ever used this before, but I'm gonna say no. She does have one thing reused from Wolverine, and that would be her shoulder pads, which is not a bad thing. And she's got gloves, which I'm sure are used from somebody. So that's Feral. Nothing else to say about her. Kind of bland, but I'm sure fans of the character would like her. So here we have Domino. I was not expecting to like this figure that much, but actually this is really a surprise. I really like this figure. I do like the character. Unlike Feral, I actually do know who Domino is. But, I don't know. I just really wasn't expecting much from this figure, and I actually really like it. Right off the bat, you will notice she has a really nice face, really distinct. Her face kind of reminds me of, what's her name, Shriek or Sheik from Maximum Carnage. Hold on a second. Here, this lady here from Maximum Carnage, you can see she's looking a little bit like her. She's got the hair, she's got the white, really white face with the kind of black stuff, so yeah, that's pretty weird. She's got eyeshadow on one eye. One is just totally dark. She's got ears painted onto her hair, but I don't know, Minimates just shouldn't have ears, and when randomly this one does, it's, first off, they're kind of low. Well, this one looks low on her face, and this one looks about normal, so that's kind of weird. So her costume is really nice. If you look at her like from here, she looks really kind of shiny. I don't know, that's kind of the first thing I noticed about her, is that she's kind of shiny looking. But whatever. Her costume here is just a black, I guess it's a coat? I don't know. Very shiny. She's got this gold band on her one arm. She's got gloves, this, what would you call that? A belt with all these pouches, which may or may not be reused from the Ultimate Captain America set, because he had a belt kind of similar to this. Now that could either be a grenade or a canteen. Now, there's a bunch of guns in this set, so I don't know who goes with what gun, but this one was in her packaging, kind of like right next to her, like there's where she came out of and that's where the gun came out of, so I'm just gonna assume this gun is hers. So the guns are looking a little too futuristic for my taste. Like you could see it here. It's kind of ray gun looking, but I think it fits this set. Looks pretty good. Now, one thing I will say is a downside to this figure. This arm seems to be just a little loose. So I'm kind of worried about it falling off. So I'm going to be pretty careful with it. But, yeah, I actually really like Domino. She was a surprise.